All right, folks. Looks like we are live. All right, there we go. Yes, we are live here on Facebook and going through Zoom this evening. Folks, how are you all doing tonight? Smiling Stu Sutherland coming to you in the Small Biz Traffic Accelerator this evening. And I just thought I'd stop in this evening and kind of catch you up on the things we've been working on. I know we've been talking about the rebranding. Haven't been posting as much as I normally do because I've really been busy trying to work some things out in the back end of stuff. And we are just about ready here. So I'm going to kind of go over a little bit what we're working on and tell you about some things that are coming up, and we're going to go from there. So anyway, let me start by doing a quick screen share with you, and I'll show you what we've been doing here. And first, we're going to have to go over there and get rid of me because where we really want to be is right here. All right. So this is the new newsletter program called Letterman. And it's pretty cool. I'm working on two separate newsletters right now. One is our local newsletter for Battle Creek. So that's may or may not be of interest to you if you're not from the Battle Creek area. But I'm also working on one for the Small Business Accelerator. And I'm going to show you both of where I'm at on both of them this evening. But they're set to go live this Thursday at midnight. So you'll have them Friday morning. So the day after Thanksgiving, you'll have something new to read. And so look forward to that. But let's show you what we've got going on so far. So anyway, you get in here to start with, and it'll give you your drafts. So what I'm working on right now is the draft for the week. So I'm still working on it. Now you can see I've still got some pictures to put in there. I just created an image I could throw in there for a space holder. But you see, we've got a number of articles going. We've got all the things that are happening around Battle Creek, some interesting facts about Battle Creek, a turkey drive that the local casino is doing. So just a lot of local things. Now, the neat thing is we also have the ability to link these. So they might link to another article on another site. They might link to something monetized. It just depends on what it is. Now, I don't have as much in the way of monetization going on a local newsletter, but it's doable because you have all these links. And if you're talking about, say, the best AI tool of the week, you could have a link to that. So anyway, so that's Referral Business Builders is a group that we're bringing to Battle Creek here a little in the beginnings of next year. Right now, there's a pop-up shop going on. So it's our local business spotlight right there. So people can spotlight local businesses and restaurants. Citizen shout outs is to be able to spotlight, people who are doing special things in the community. So that kind of gives you an eye of the Battle Creek Buzz one that I'm working on. And then I'll show you the one that I'm working on for you folks. This is the newsletter for the Small Business Accelerator. It's called the Small Business Traffic Accelerator Lead Convert Chronicles. All right, I'm going to be doing a little video to welcome you all right up there. And you get some trivia questions. This is one you really want to pay attention to. This is about the beneficial ownership information form. If you don't file that on time, it's a $500 a day fine. So if you've got an LLC, there's some other things. I'm not a tax advisor, but definitely go check that one out. Very, very important that you have that done in a timely manner, or it could cost you a fortune. And be honest with you, I filled mine out in about 10 minutes on their page. And I'll have a link to that page, by the way, in the newsletter when it comes out. But I filled it out in about 10 minutes. And I know of somebody who had an accountant tell them and they'd fill it out for $500. So don't lose $500 to an accountant or a tax advisor. Anyway, but then we've got something about the upcoming newsletter workshop. And then we've got a little secret little hack here. And then we're talking about this actually was a conversation on our mastermind this morning about doing a brain dump to help you work through things using AI. Very interesting story he had about that. If you're not hearing things on the morning Grow Rich Mastermind, let me know. I'll get you a link for that because you're missing out if you're not getting information like this. Now, of course, I bring some of it to you, but I can't bring it all to you. There's just too much. Let's see down. So we're talking about the brain dump down here, and also I'm linking to 3 different apps that can help you with that. Now, these are not apps that are monetized, but they could be if I wanted to go to the trouble to get affiliate links for them. Interesting facts. So anyway, that's as far as we are on this one for now, but it's going to grow between now and Thursday and be coming out. So anyway, I thought you'd find that interesting. And then the next thing I'll show you here is the sign up pages. So this is the one for the Battle Creek Buzz. And I'm going to actually give you a link to this. I'd love for you all to go and sign up for it, even if you're not in Battle Creek, and just go through the process of it. Let me know how the quiz works with it and that sort of thing. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. But the neat thing about this is as soon as they sign up, I can take them immediately to a quiz. And that's in our program called Quiz Forma, and they connect together. So very easy to use them together. As you can see, I'm working on a quiz here for the accelerator, but this is the one I've completed for the Battle Creek Buzz. And let's just go to the link on that so you can see it in action. There you go. And then you just click your way through it. And it has questions as you go. In fact, let me take you back so I can show it to you without going through it here. Let's go to a edit lead quiz, save changes, go to questionnaire, and go boom. Okay, so if I take you in here, I can take you just real quick page by page through it. But it's designed to ask questions of the business people. And if you don't happen to be a business person, then it's going to jump you ahead to the community questions. So you won't waste your time looking at all the business questions. But there's a lot of valuable advice to be gained about your local businesses or the businesses in your group or the people in your group or whatever. You can gain a lot of valuable information on this. And the beauty of it is every one of these questions has the ability to fire a tag for a workflow. And I'll show you that here in just a second, because this really is just some amazing software. And we actually have the workshop coming up for the newsletter. See, I even let them allow them to rate Battle Creek and tell me what they think about living in Battle Creek. And now we're into just the ones that are for normal people. I say normal people, I mean just non-business owners, regular people in the community, citizens. But anyway, here's the citizen spotlight spot where you can submit somebody, citizen shout out spot. Anyway, and it continues to go through a series of questions. And the neat thing about this is that this is going to actually take you, and any of the questions that are answered then go to the Global Control Center and end up firing a tag. And let me just show you all the different tags I've got. Now, the gold ones are what we call hot tags. That's actually somebody I immediately want to follow up on. Like, for instance, this person here, or let's take these folks here. I ask a question if they are emailing people. This person said, yes, they are. This said, no, they're not. This person said they want help with their email. So they raised their hand and said, yeah, we could use help with our email. So we can go directly and talk to them about ways we can help them with that. In fact, we've got an email workshop coming up after the newsletter workshop. So, you know, if they need help with email, we've got that coming up for them. So a lot of things we can do. But anyway, you can see the different ones that Referral Business Builders is the referral group we're bringing to town in January. So this is people who have raised their hand, said, sure, I'm interested in a referral group. Please let me know about that. So now I can send them emails. Once we take a tag, this allows us to fire off a workflow. So here's a workflow, and let's just go to this one so you can see one. But it's basically the emails, and it then separates them and sends them when they're supposed to be sent. And anyway, but it does all that for you. And then actually, as the clicks come in, oh, somebody just clicked here. We've got somebody who's coming through it right now, in fact. So anyway, that's what we've got going for me. Let me go ahead and stop the screen share for you. It's really an interesting, the newsletter is way superior to just basic email. I mean, it's a game changer. And the ability to write an interesting newsletter that people actually want to read and that gets delivered to the inbox, which is very important. We have a way of tracking good and bad emails to make sure things are hitting the inbox the way they're supposed to. So this is really an amazing system. So one of the things I want to show you, the other thing I was working on today too, I'll show you real quick. I'm working on a backdrop for a background for the videos I'll be doing for the new company. So you can see that right there. So that's the new backdrop for that. And then real quick, let me show you video filters. Let me just pop this in here for you. If you are at all interested in either of those, first of all, if you want to join the Battle Creek Buzz newsletter, just go ahead and pop in right here. You can QR code it right now. And I'll also post this in the chat underneath, so you'll be able to get it from there if you want. But that's to get on the newsletter. You'll be able to go through the sign up, see how the quiz works, and do all of that. And then if you're interested in joining us for the newsletter blueprint workshop, that's the QR code right over here. And again, I will post both of those in the chat right after. So if you didn't have time to QR it real quick, you'll be able to go and get it. Anyway, I'm finding this to be a real game changer. And to me, if I was receiving an email newsletter that looked like this versus just a boring email, it's a game changer. It's something that people are actually going to open up and look at. We have a strategy to use Facebook group and a Facebook page to enable you to gain subscribers for about 30 cents a piece, and then you can do whatever from there. So anyway, it's proving to be a really interesting thing. I'm about to set up more of the workflows and get those up and running. But please definitely go through the newsletter for me. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe afterwards. That's fine. But go through it. Let me know what you think of it. And again, if you see it and you think it's something that would help your business, well, then go right over here and sign up for the newsletter workshop. Okay, boy, got those to where you can hardly pin here. Let's do that. There. Okay. Anyway, but that's what I got for you tonight, bringing you up to date on what's going on. I should have a sign up link for you for the accelerator newsletter here Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. Go ahead and get signed up for it. If you get signed up after it goes, that's no problem. It takes you to the archive. You'll be able to see it there. So anyway, that's what we got. You're up to date now, and I'm going to be actually popping in several more evenings a week and showing you some of the things I'm working on because I think it could be helpful. I've learned a lot of new things lately in some of the masterminds I've been working with, and I think some of it could help you. So anyway, that's what I got for you tonight, folks. Have a fantastic night. It's been a great Motivation Monday. I've gotten a ton of stuff done. I hope you have too. Get out there and smile at everyone you see tomorrow, folks. Smile and Stew out. We'll see you soon.